Hello, welcome to day 17 of Vlogmas. I am out running errands. I've been to Hobby Lobby, Michael's, and Joann's and spent too much money at all the places and got too much fabric. I did get everything on my list, plus some. So I'll show you those in a little bit. But yeah, it's okay. I needed most of it. So I'm at Chick-fil-A picking up my kids' meal because I'm starving, and then I need to go to the post office and pick up a Kroger order and then head home and do all my chores and all that stuff. I did not want to get up this morning. I was so tired. I was like, no, do I really need to go and do these things? But alas, I did. So that's what I'm doing. So I'm going to enjoy my food and try to make it home in one piece. So we'll see. Hi.
That meal for you, ma'am.
Thank you.
My pleasure. Have a blessed day and Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. I'm using the new tripod, so hopefully it's working. I had to look up the video on the listing to see how to open it. I feel like I'm getting so old that I can't just figure this stuff out anymore. Anyways, so hopefully this one will work. I have been home for a while and have been doing the things. I washed all the fabric that I got. I'm going to fold it and show you in a minute. And then, what else am I going to say? Prepped dinner, did my chores, did my devotional, all the different things. So now I think I'm just going to fold fabric and see what I can get done in about an hour before I have to start dinner and wake Brian up. But we are just having like lasagna from a package tonight, so I just have to heat it up. It's not hard. But let's open day 17 of Blush Yarns. This is Winter Storm. I'm excited to see what this one looks like. Blues, whites, maybe. Oh, yeah. I really need to get, hold on. Let me see if I can get you better lighting. Oh, there we go. That's better. There we go. That's really pretty. It definitely looks like a winter storm in the Pacific Northwest. Ah, I love that. Okay, now I have to like slouch. Anyways, I'm gonna go fold this laundry and see what I can get up to. Okay, here are the fabrics that I got today. These, I was able to get more of this fabric, so I know I said last night that I didn't have any more, but I did find some, so I got a couple yards of that. I found this, which I thought would be really cute, either for a base or a lining. I needed more of this because I used almost all of it last night. And then I got these cute gnomes for St. Patrick's Day. They are so cute, so I got a couple yards of that one. I saw this and fell in love with it, so I got a couple yards of that. I think this will be for the next update. Both of these will probably be in the next update. Another one that I got was the Star Wars one. What does it say? The future of the galaxy is female, and I just love this one so much. Then I got these two buffalo plaids. I wasn't able to find the buffalo plaid that I originally had, so these were two options. More of this fabric, and more of this fabric, and more of this fabric, and more of this fabric. So I'm really happy that I was able to get all of these. I mean, these three, and yeah, those are about the only three that I had on my list to get. But I went ahead and got some others. So they're all folded, all clean, ready to go. I also got this. This is just a flannel, I think it's just flannel, but it was a remnant, and I use it for the cat boxes for their blankets. So when they get like really, really hairy, I just throw them out. So I can get a couple out of this one, and it was like $3, so it works really well. I just cut them up into the pieces I want, so we have that for them. So yay, fabric! What do you say we make a bag beginning to end tonight and see the whole process? I thought that would be kind of fun. So since I have this bag to make, which is a drawstring bag, I figure we'll just make it tonight from beginning to end, from cutting to completely finished, and see how the process goes. So I do already have some interface, or some, the interfacing for the pocket and the batting cut. It looks like I have two of them cut. I was overzealous with that, but let's go ahead and cut the rest of it out. This one is the one I've kind of been putting it off because I don't exactly know the size that I'm going to make it. So I'm just going to have to make the decision and get it cut tonight, and just do it. It's actually not going to take very long at all to get done. So, let's go ahead and do it. The first thing we're going to do is, I just looked online and figured out what size squares I need to cut out to make the box to bottom a little bigger. So I have that information. And now I need to look at the information from the bag size that I normally make. And I think I'm just going to add, I don't know, a couple inches to it. Can't decide how much I want to add. I think I'm going to add 2 inches. 2.5 inches? 2.5 inches. I think I'm going to add 2.5 inches overall to it and see if that works. So yeah, we're going to try that and see how it goes. First, of course, you have to take notes in case I want to make this again. So I did all of my notes and then started cutting the fabric from the measurements that I had kind of figured out, and praying and hoping that I did them correctly. First, I cut a rough size of what I need, and then I iron it so that it is in a very good, flat, no wrinkle stage. and I can go ahead and cut to the final measurements. Attach the two pieces, the bottom and the main piece, together with the clips, and then you'll sew those together to make them one piece. The next step is the top stitch. So I will have just talked through what I just did, but I now have two panels that are combined and also have the batting on the back. So what you do now is, there's a child playing Oculus behind us. What you do now is you're going to, I think I'm going to cut out the squares for the bottom. And the reason why you cut the squares is to make it a boxed bottom. So, you know, the bottoms that open up and you can put your like skeins or cakes of yarn in the bottom and things. So that's why you cut the little squares out of the corners. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to attach my name tag or shop tag, I don't know what it's called, and then line up. I have to line up all the seams like exactly. I try to do the best I can, and then sew up to the three sides, and then I will come back and chat about what happens next after that. Me and Pearl are going to show you what the bag looks like now that I have sewn all of it together. This is just the outside. So we had the boxed corners that we sewed up, and then we cut the excess fabric out that just keeps it from being bulky and turning better. So this is the best part when you have a bag like this, is to flip it out and to get to see what you did, which is really fun. So let's see. Oh, as Pearl walks by. But this is what it looks like. I think it turned out so cute. So yeah, that worked out pretty well. I need to measure and kind of see if I need to cut some off the top. I think I'm just gonna leave it because it's gonna make a good size bag. Yeah. So next we're gonna attach the, this is always a hard part first is this. Sometimes yours will be wonky and I apologize, but I'm still learning. And these are the first, like this year is the first time I've ever put a tag in anything that I've sewn. So sometimes I don't get them exactly right. This one looks pretty good. So I have actually taken them back before. Oh, I'm gonna need to resew that end there. I have had to take bags apart and redo the tag. And there have been times during Vlogmas that I have had to rip back on bags. But normally I'm so irritated at that point that I don't want to talk about it. So yeah. But next we're going to get, let me get it fast. Hold please. So next we're going to cut the handle and we're going to attach it to the bag, and I do as the pattern states. I always put the handle on the opposite side of the tag, and if you ever get one of my bags, to me the front of the bag always has the tag on the right side. So when I'm looking at it, I'm considering this to be the front of the bag, since this is the right side of the bag when you're looking straight on at it. That's just, I don't know, I've just tried to always do that. Doesn't quite always work out that way. Sometimes I've messed it up, but for the most part, that is what I try to do. So I'm going to cut the handle, and then I need to, typically I would have done this already, but since I was trying to kind of figure out this pattern a little bit, I need to cut the drawstring sections and make those. They're just a little part at the top that goes. I try my best to always do it in the same main pattern. Sometimes I don't have enough fabric and I'm not able to do that, and then I will typically do it in the color that's down here. But for this one, I'm planning to do it in this fabric. So I'm going to cut that. I also need to cut, I need to make sure I cut it the correct way, this way. I also need to get the, what am I trying to say? I need to cut the pocket. I requested the pocket be out of this fabric inside as well. So I'm going to try to figure that out, get it going, and we'll see where we go. Here I'm attaching the interfacing to the pocket, which is what stabilizes and helps the pocket have a little bit more stability. This is an iron-on product, so that's why you'll see me spray it down with some water and then hold the iron on. These two pieces of fabric will become the drawstring section. So first I have to iron down the little bits at the end and sew them. And then after that, you'll see in just a minute, I fold it again and baste it down with some stitches. Now we're going to do the pocket for the inside. So you saw me put the interfacing on for this pocket, and then I cut the same fabric that is the lining as the back of the pocket. So you take these and you put them right sides together and pin them, or as in my case, use these little nifty things that I love together, and then sew the top and the bottom seams. Once sewn together, you want to iron the creases so that they sit really nice, and then you're going to turn it inside out and iron again just to get it nice, flat, and crisp, and then put a top stitch on the pocket as well. I have gotten the pocket on and the pockets sewn on. You can see it on the back here where I sewed those. So next I'm just going to do what I did with the front, which is where I take the other lining piece and lay it down. I'm also going to add my little D-clip, D-ring, whatever this thing is called. I'm going to add it, do the exact same thing that I did to the outside, to the inside, the lining, and then we will go from there. But I'm going to grab a quick snack and then get on Zoom with some of my knitting friends, and hopefully finish this up afterwards. Now it's the moment of truth. Will it fit? Here I am birthing the bag, so to speak. In order to make it look nice and professional, you sew it inside out and have a little opening in the bottom of the lining that you pull the entire bag through. This just keeps all the raw edges from showing and gives it a nice professional look. And also you can close it really easily at the bottom of the bag, which you'll see me do in a moment. But it's always kind of scary bringing the whole bag through. Done. So the ending process, I might have to do voiceover. I don't know how I'm going to do that yet. The dog is also barking. The children are giving me attitude from behind the camera. All the things. But I really hope that the purchaser likes it. It is a little bigger. I don't know. It's a pretty big bag. I mean, it's pretty cool. I really like how it turned out though. Got the pocket inside. Got the D-clip right here. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I like it. So hopefully I've sent her pictures of the bag. Hopefully she likes it and I can get that mailed out this week. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed that process and kind of seeing me make a bag from beginning to end. No, I very rarely sit down and just make one bag. Normally I have kind of a few bags that I'm working on at the same time, so that was really really different for me to do. But yeah, that was fun. And I think that's all I'm going to do tonight because I am tired and I need a lot to edit on this video. So I think I'm going to just sign off from here. Wish you all a good day, good night, whatever you're watching. Thank you so much for all of your support again. My children are being obnoxious in the background.
They're not.
Yeah, you are.
They're not. It's him.
I'm tired, so I'm going to finish it here, and we'll talk tomorrow. Why do I always lose something? Like, always. Found it. So. Sweet, quiet. Okay, it's bedtime. Hi. Can I help you? Where are you gonna go? You gonna say hi to the peoples? I know. So me and Pearl are gonna show you what the bag looks like. Ta-da! It is all done. Hey, turn that down. I just said don't start any videos. Have children, they said. Fun, they said. Now I'm gonna start again.